All right, we're back to our LeafGreen Nuzlocke. I mean, we haven't done much so far. Our goal today is to not have little Kuriboh die while we're training the little level 3 Rattata.
Or we just have one mighty Bulbasaur.
Mighty Alvin. Now, I guess strategically, Bulbasaur's the best choice because he's super effective in the first 2 gyms of the game, and resistant in the 3rd and 4th gym.
Cool.
Whereas if you pick a Charmander, you're gonna have a tough time for a while.
You're gonna have a hard time.
You're gonna have a hard time.
Oh my gosh, you need to make that for that meme.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme?
Yeah, that's the South Park one, the skier.
The skier
I've actually, that's
South
one of
Park.
the few South Park episodes I've seen.
Oh my gosh.
I've probably only
you need to
seen
watch
about
more.
10 South Park episodes.
Oh, it's so good if you're old enough to watch it. Once again, something that if you're under 16 you should never see.
Why did it glow like that? Oh, because it's another level 3 Rattata. Alright, go little Kuriboh! Prove yours the superior Rattata!
Oh, it's so cute. I went to, like, pinch its butt. It's so adorable.
Yeah, look at its little purple rat butt. Oh my god! Little Kuriboh's a champion! Woohoo! That was good.
Man, if I was, like, transported into the Pokemon world, I think I would annoy the crap out of people because I, like, see every Pokemon and be like, oh, it's so cute!
So
I want to pinch it!
So like I said, normally I would do grinding off screen, but like, I feel like I can't. I mean, if you guys think that like I should do grinding off screen and be like, oh no, we trust you to not break your rules, then by all means let me know. But like, oh shit! Oh
no,
Jesus!
Kuriboh.
Alvin, save him! But because I'm probably just gonna stay around here and grind little Kuriboh for a little bit, at least till he's level 5, you know, where he can actually fight. Level 3 Pokemon is not even... That's not even a thing. You know, this has always confused me. Until, I believe, Gen 5, maybe it was Gen 4, but for the longest time, including this gen, when you hatch a baby Pokemon out of an egg, it hatches at level 5.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, but think about this. Pokemon are apparently then born at level 5. How do lower level Pokemon exist then? Like these first few routes have Pokemon that are levels 2 through 4.
Maybe,
how do they exist if babies are 5?
Maybe because it hatches in captivity instead of the wild.
I think that's the logic you could put to it, but they changed it at some point, either in 4 or 5, I don't remember, to then now they do hatch at level 1. Because that makes more sense. And also, level 1 Pokemon don't exist besides that. You will never run into a wild Pokemon that's level 1, I don't think. The lowest level thing you can run into is, like, level 2. Okay, now, that Tail Whip would kill my Rattata if it got a critical hit, so I'm just not even going to risk it. It's too... like, when I've only got 2 Pokemon like this, I really can't afford to lose them so early. So even though that was, you know, an unlikely scenario, I'm still not gonna risk it.
Yeah, Bulbasaur looks like a toad.
I think he kind of is, especially when he looks like Venusaur. He looks like a big warty frog.
Which do you prefer, toads or frogs?
I mean, is there really enough of a difference? I
There's
guess
a big difference.
I guess I like frogs more because they're not so warty, so I can hold them.
Yeah, toads are ugly.
See, I don't even think that. It's just that I don't want warts.
They look like... Toads are kind of like pickles. Like, they're the ugly version of the
Okay, I better swap out.
So,
I should go to the
give you
Pokemon Center.
warts?
Well, I don't know for sure.
I don't think that's true. I think that's an old wives' tale.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because people get warts without having to touch toads. Warts are kind of... I had a wart once when I was a kid.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
In middle school.
Yeah,
they finally had to, like, burn it off or whatever
yeah,
that is.
with dry
that
ice.
That freezy burn thing.
Oh my gosh. So when I was younger, I was scared to death of having that happen. Like, the wart was on my foot, so it hurt really bad every time I walked. So, like, the doctor was coming in with the dried ice, and I was, like, freaking out, and they put the ice on, like, my, like, foot, and then it didn't hurt. I was like, oh, okay.
Like, see, some people play with a no-run rule.
Oh, God.
No running. I kind of had to run there because I was expecting to be able to walk out of that patch of grass, but I turned around and encountered a wild Pokemon.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, sha-na-na-na.
Wow! Oh, I lost my paper.
You dropped it.
I dropped my paper.
Why'd
Sorry,
you do that?
Because I'm clumsy.
Okay.
Oh, I dropped. I erased it.
It's a Pidgey. It's only level 2, little Kuriboh. You should be able to kill this one. Buy it. Yeah.
I always thought Pidgeys and Pidgeots were really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're cool birds. Actually, the French name for Pidgey is Rocool.
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 That's
if I understand correctly, and I maybe I don't, like the French word for like a pigeon or some type of bird is like a Roku, and so they just add L at the end. It's Rocool.
Nice.
Now I don't know if that's exact. That might have just been my own inference. I don't remember. Sometimes sometimes that happens. I make a speculation about something, and they think, yeah, that sounds like it could be true, and then I forget to actually fact check it, and I start telling people it's true.
God damn it, Isaac.
Then I have to like think back and like, wait a minute, is that actually true, or is that just something I made up?
You are gonna be the biggest misinformation dad ever. And I'm probably gonna be a bit of a troll of a mom. I'm already, people bring their kids to my workplace, and, like, this one kid was poking at this little alien statue that was on someone's desk, and he's like, what's this? I'm like, it's an alien. It'll eat you if you don't stop poking it. And he just gave me the weirdest look, like, what? You're crazy.
No, he was probably legitimately interested. Like, what?
No,
That's amazing.
it was not. That was not. No, that was not the look he gave me. He just looked at me like I was a crazy woman. Okay,
I think little Kuriboh can take it this time. Please don't crit me, Rattata enemy. Okay, you're just gonna be a tail up. Okay, now there's a 5% chance, because this is back before Tackle didn't miss. 5% chance I could miss, get crit, and die. But that didn't happen. That was kind of risky.
Wait, Tackle can't miss?
No, it can. In newer games, Tackle has 100% accuracy, but we're in the past where Tackle has a 95% accuracy, which is the worst thing ever. Because, like, there are moves that you expect to miss, like, oh, hey, Fire Blast. Yeah, it only has an 80% hit chance, so, you know, there's a good chance it'll miss. If I use that, I know it's a risk. Tackle's 95%, so you're always screwed over by that one time that 5% kicks in and, like, makes you die. And you're like, God damn it.
You know, there's a lot of things in the past that suck. And that are the worst.
Like in Pokemon or in everything?
Just in everything.
But it's like specifically in Pokemon Land, if you go back and play the original like Red and Blue, it's like, oh yeah, box switching. You know, things like that. Things that are just so annoying. I would never want to go and play like the original Red and Blue again. Like, I'm happy playing these 3rd gen remakes. These are perfect in my opinion for the Red Blue experience. Like, I know there's some people who like hardcore nostalgia or like hardcore, yeah, you gotta play the original Pokemon for the original Pokemon experience. I do not want to play those again. I played those when I was a kid, and I'm so happy these remakes exist.
I wonder if those are like the same type of people that are like, oh, everything was better back during the 1920s.
Well, I don't know.
No, not
I don't
really.
think so.
No. I'm wrong. But no, like, don't you hate it when people are like, oh, like, everything was better during the 1950s, and, like, life was just so simple and easy. Like, not easy, but just so simple and stuff. And, like, I think back in the 1950s, it was great if you weren't, like, from any ethnic minority group.
I know that little...
Or a woman.
I know that little Kuriboh is, like... ready now, because he's level 5, but he's so close to level 6 now, I kind of want to just finish that up. It's funny how much of a difference there is between, like, level 3 and level 5. It's just suddenly, like, oh, they can fight now. Now, I mean, all you can get here are Pidgeys and Rattatas, but if we go left from Viridian City, there's a bigger variety, and if I'm not careful, a very early rival battle that could hurt us a lot.
Then you have to fight a Bidoof.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we named him this time.
Come on, it's better than my other choices.
Something shit related?
Something shit, yep.
Okay, that's enough grinding. I can't imagine an episode where we're doing nothing but grinding is that great. So, like I said, if the grinding episodes seem like they're just too tedious, I can do those on my own time as long as you trust that, like, I'll be like, hey, this person died while I was training or something like that. So let's move on to the next important task at hand, talking to all the NPCs in town. That's very important.
Talk to everybody, because that's how you play games.
There's a Pokemon Center in every town. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. They have free healthcare in Pokemon. Where the fuck is this in our world? I mean,
you mean
besides
America?
anywhere in the United States, because it is present everywhere else, pretty much.
Except for non-developed countries.
Right.
Where they're still trying to figure out, like...
Pokemon Centers heal your childhood of a Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. Yeah. Like, people are like, oh, free healthcare. Oh, you just want free stuff. It's like, no, I want what the rest of the world has.
So, you know, just...
Please feel free to use that PC in the corner.
It's really more, like, envy than greed at that point.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But the thing is like most countries that have like universal like healthcare and all these awesome like government benefits are like drastically smaller than the United States. Like the amount it would cost our country would be incredibly higher than,
I guess
like, any
that's
other
true.
Country. Like,
well, depends on who you're comparing us to.
I'm comparing to like most
European countries.
Most
of them are smaller, so I guess I can't argue with that.
Are smaller than the United States, except for like Russia.
Yeah, but well, Russia's
its own thing.
Is his own thing. So I was like,
well,
what about Russia? Well,
it's also part of Asia too, so it's kind of like its own little world. Well, it's not really little at all. It's really ginormous.
I didn't want to read the second page. This is all like people who've never played the game stuff, and I've played this game many times.
You know, I'd like to like have a class on Russian history.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because that sounds like it'd be really fascinating.
Let's see here. We should get some Healy items. I'll go ahead and buy a few balls. No, not that many. No, not that many.
Yeah, if any of you viewers have any like interesting videos or like books on Russian history or any sort of world history, let us know in the comments, because we like to learn.
I want lots of potions.
I want lots of learning. I miss school so much.
Definitely want antidotes, because there are Weedles, and this is back when poison killed you. Like, out of battle. Like, in newer Pokemon games, right, when you're poisoned out of battle, it's like, the poison faded away. That doesn't happen yet. If you're poisoned, then your Pokemon dies.
You are screwed.
I think that was a pretty good division of our funds in terms of what we bought. Did I go in this house already? Yeah, that was the school, isn't it? I am getting some lag.
Do you think, like, video games are a really great way to teach kids how to use their money effectively?
I mean, it depends on the game, of course.
I guess so. Like, if they make the money system not, like, too easy, but not too hard. You know?
Mm-hmm. My daddy loves Pokemon, too. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easy to remember. So what'd you name this? It's Speary the Spearow. That's amazing, sir.
I prefer inappropriate names that are very immature.
You usually name your Pokemon like things that you think are clever.
Yeah.
Like naming a Houndour Hodor. Oh, yeah. Hey, I found a ball.
Actually, okay, so...
Oh, it's a potion.
For the reference, Hodor is a character in Game of Thrones that only says Hodor.
Yep.
He's kind of a simpleton. And I think when I first got, like, when I figured out wonder trading and breeding, all I did was breed a bunch of Houndours that were level 1, name them all Hodor, and send them through the wonder trade. So there was, like, tons and tons of Houndours named Hodor out in the world.
Alright.
Oh, what other names did I do for Pokemon? I remember I did...
Okay, I gotta be careful. If I go above the grass, my rival will challenge me.
Okay.
So, but I want to catch a new Pokemon here. Let's see what we find. We could even get like a Mankey or an Ekans here, I think. What did we get? It's a Mankey!
It's a Mankey.
Mankeys are interesting. I mean, it's fun to have a fighting Pokemon so early, but Mankeys are kind of glass cannons.
Cool.
Oh,
So-
shit. I should not have little Kuriboh out. This thing is fighting type. Actually, I think it only has Scratch right now, but better safe than sorry.
So what other names did I do for my Pokemon? I did... Oh, what was that Storm Cloudy one?
Storm Cloudy?
It's...
Oh,
Fast forward.
Jesus!
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm talking about with Glass Cannon, Mankey.
Its eyes are red. That's scary.
Well, yeah, it's an angry Pokemon, hun. Yay, we caught it. But we gotta cut off this episode, so you'll find out what we're nicknaming Mankey next time. See you then.